Jack Daniel's is found worldwide in 170 different countries, and every single drop is reliant on this special charcoal mellowing process. We're going behind the scenes at Jack Daniel's as part of our special series, Art of the Craft Tennessee Whiskey Edition. That sums up the folks who spend their days crafting one of the most popular beverages in the world, a mix of fun, Southern hospitality, and passion. Master distiller Jeff Arnett oversees all whiskey-making operations at the Jack Daniel facility in Lynchburg. Every single drop made right here in Middle Tennessee. And the process starts here with a huge bonfire.
What we're sitting and watching right now would be one of the biggest things that separates Jack Daniel's. This is the science but the art of making charcoal. So we use our own whiskey at 140 proof as the accelerant, so we'll use that and turn it into a blowtorch, if you will, to get this lit. Every drop of Jack Daniel's is going to be slowly dripped through hard sugar maple charcoal before it goes into the barrel, and this is the distinct step that makes Jack Daniel's Tennessee whiskey and not a bourbon.
That charcoal mellowing, or leaching as it used to be called, alters the smell and flavor of Jack, making every taste cleaner, softer, and sweeter. Jack also fell in love with the water in Lynchburg, which is mineral rich but iron free.
Having a consistent water source that was reliable, that didn't change much with the seasons, and that's what the cave spring water provides for us.
And a few steps from Jack's office is where it all comes together.
So,
no photos in here, right?
You can, yeah, come on in. This is the Jack Daniel Distillery, and pretty much every drop of Jack Daniels you've ever drank in your life came from right here. This is cave spring water, grains, and yeast, kind of completing at the end of the process here.
Prior to distillation, this pseudo-corn chowder mix will sit here for 4 to 6 days and ferment. That's when the yeast takes all the starch and sugar out to make alcohol. And remember that big bonfire? Oh, the charcoal mellowing.
This is it.
This
is it. This looks random, but I promise you it wasn't. We have studied how liquids flow, and especially when gravity is controlling. What we want to do is wick. We want the whiskey to wick its way through, and we want to take advantage of all of the charcoal that's inside of this volume or this cavity below it.
With the process nearly complete, now it's time for the liquid to mature. Arnett tells me that nearly all the color and half the flavor comes from the barrel, which is why they make their own charred oak barrels. Hundreds of workers distill more than 40 million gallons of Tennessee whiskey, which is then pushed into a barrel and sent to one of 90 warehouses in the hills of Lynchburg. There, it'll sit for at least 4 years. Now we have the finished product.
We do. After that long walk and that long talk, this is the fruit of our labors.
Cheers.
Absolutely. Cheers.
In Lynchburg, Tennessee, for News 2, I'm Brie Thiele.